Hey guys, welcome to Composed with Richard Schreiber. I wanted to talk to you today about a fun little word thing I was thinking about the other day. I was thinking about, I love it when people have kind of like a mnemonic, like a way to remember something, So I can't think of any off the top of my head now, but I was just thinking about following your passions, and if your dream is to be a composer, how do you do this? And I was thinking about these three things: to dream, design, and to do. The triple D, uh, and how it's really important. I've read a lot about the law of attraction. A lot of people mistakenly believe that when you talk about the law of attraction, which is the idea that like attracts like, that you can just write a goal down, believe that it's coming your way, and it will come your way. But what you have to do is there has to be work, there has to be receptivity, and there has to be always action on those things. So you have your dream, which is, I want to be a full-time composer. You make your design, which is you design your day, your year, your week. You design those elements of your life that you want to be like. I want to be a full-time composer. Great. Okay. What does that look like? That looks like in the morning I sit and write on the piano. In the afternoon I do some production, or even and then I do that 3 days a week, and then day 4 and day 5 I go surfing. Whatever it is, you design every detail. You detail each element so that you can be super clear about the picture that's coming. And then you have an idea of what needs to be achieved. I've talked about this before in other videos where you then work backwards, but this one now is slightly different. It's dream, design, and do. So you dream it, you think about what your dream is, you design your life around that dream, and then you go, right, what do I need to do? And for me as a composer, the trick is to compose. That is the do. Now the other thing is this, that you'll find that when you get really, really clear on your outcomes, strange coincidences start to happen, gifts from the universe, God listening to you. You suddenly find these things appear, opportunities, and you must act on those opportunities. Sometimes they're very hidden. Sometimes, you have to almost acknowledge that every opportunity is disguised. It doesn't always present yourself like, oh, I want to be a full-time composer. Oh, I've just had an email from a production company offering me a full-time job as a composer. I mean, that might work out for some people, but it's not going to work out like that mostly. It might be like, oh, I want to be a full-time composer. I've done my design. And then you get an email saying, hi, I really like this track. Can you write one track for us like this for our library? Yes, that is your first step. And you just keep doing that. Because this is what I have done to this point. Made sure I focused on what my dream is. I've designed what I would like my life to be. I wrote a 5-year plan, and it's scarily similar to what it is now, to my life now. The only difference being I don't live in a hot country. Everything else was the same, that I write music for trailers in the morning, and then in the afternoon I spend time with my family. Oh, there was a lot more detail to that, but that was it. And I wrote that, okay, that was a while ago, but how many years? 7 years ago? But when that hit my 5 years, boom, 5 years. Now, there are some people who don't believe in plans, but I like the idea of a plan, and I like the idea of it gets me excited about what's to come. So what you should do, or what you can do, you don't have to, should is a negative word. What you can do, guys, is write down what your dream is. I want to be a successful trailer composer. Design your day and your week and your life generally. What is going to be happening on a day-to-day basis. And then you start to think about how that is going to come into your life, and you act upon any opportunity, and you act upon the instinct to do those things, i.e. you write music, you produce music, you release music, you send it off, and you'll be surprised as to what comes back. Enjoy the journey, guys.